Hello, 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 hello. This is my beautiful assistant, my little 8-year-old daughter. And what I wanted to do today, I wanted to share with you guys what Albert Einstein taught me through studying him. I've always studied successful people because success leaves a trail. And he said, if you can't teach it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. And when I understood the power of the mind, it blew my mind. And what I mean is this, I've taught my daughter this, and I ask people questions all the time. The problem is we don't have a picture of the mind. We see the mind typically as the brain. So if I ask you to picture in your mind your front door, an image pops to your mind. If I ask you to think of your car, an image pops to your mind. If I ask you what color it is, how many doors it has, what the inside color is, pictures pop. And so we need to create a picture of the mind. And so this was created by Thurman Fleet. And this right here represents the mind, right? Now, this is how it works. This isn't exactly how it works. We have to give you a picture, is my point. But because King Solomon said, where there's no vision, the people will perish. And so what we want to do, when you see someone's head, think of that as the mind. It's not, but this is the way it works. The mind is even in your fingernails, everywhere in your body. And it's what allows you to create the images you want versus reacting to the environmental stimuli around you, which we've been taught to do through our 5 senses. Well, my dog has 5 senses, and I think we're a little bit higher upscale than the dog, right? So we want to teach you how to use these things. So here's some techniques that we use and strategies in our family. So up top, this is the mind. The upper portion, Cadence, what part of this right here? Which part's this? Can you tell me? The conscious mind. Which part is the conscious mind? Can you point to it so they can see? Yeah. Now, where's the subconscious mind? Can you show me that? Yeah. Now, what part, remember the visual mind when we make images? You love horses, don't you? Okay. So we have things in life just happen. You have negative events and you have positive events, but it's our thinking consciously in the conscious mind where we think. This is when you go to school, Cadence, you're learning in books. This is where they put the information. But where we act from is right here. This is the feeling or emotional mind. So what do you love? What's your favorite thing to do? Can you tell me?
My favorite thing to do is
Ride horses? Okay. So if I draw a picture right here, right? Because remember the mind sees in pictures, doesn't it? And so if I draw this horse right here, and this right here represents the horse, right? So what do we do at home? Do we have vision boards?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you put on your vision board?
Me writing.
You did? So you put that, where does that go? Do you remember what part of the model it goes to? In the mind? Where do we put the picture first? Yes. So you put the picture here. Now you love horses, don't you? So how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel happy.
Makes you feel happy? Does it make you feel loved? You know what the Greeks taught? They said thousands of years ago, the heart of hearts. So it's not just thinking about the horse. We have to feel that horse, right? So you get excited when you think about a horse, don't you? And then what happens? This is the body down here. And when you feel good, do you get excited? Do you tend to move faster? Do you think, you know what I mean? Like you feel good, you take more action or less action if you feel good? Yeah, right. So it's kind of like this. There's a little frequency that goes out. And this is the result. So all of a sudden, kids start attracting these wonderful things because they know how to use this. We don't do this so well. What we do is we look at the environment, and if things aren't going the way we want, we put negative pictures in here. And then you create a bad feeling. So, Keaton's on TV. When you watch TV,
yeah.
If you don't like what's on TV, what do?
Brainchild.
You put on Brainchild? Yes, you do, right? But you'd switch the channel if you don't like it, right? So that channel you were looking at, if it was bad, you put in the good, don't you? You feed the good wolf, don't you? And when you do that and you put it to Brainchild, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel good.
Yeah. So, yeah, why do you think that is? Are you learning stuff? But you're not only learning it, you come and show daddy and mommy, don't you? See, you're repeating it over and over. That's how you get it into here. Did you know that? So when you go to ride horses, they put the image in here, you get excited, but you got to do the same work over and over again, don't you? And when you do it over and over again, you know what happens? You take better action. So you don't do something until you get it right.
You can't do something you get it wrong.
You're awesome. You can be.
You tree do I have?
You got it. You're a world.
Changer.
If you see it,
Yeah.
you see it in your mind, you feel it in your heart.
On my hair.
You're so awesome. I love you so much. Mwah. See, when you put this stuff here, the only thing God didn't allow us to be born with is our self-esteem. And when you can cultivate a picture of greatness and instill it in children, there's nothing they can't be, do, and have. This is what Mark 11:24 in the Bible so eloquently said. And he said, whatsoever. That means physically, spiritually, financially, relationship, spiritual, God, all those things, anything. Whatsoever you ask here, you put the image here of what you want. Stop focusing on what you don't want and focus on what you do want. And when he does that, and believe is here, and ye shall receive. God can only do for us what he can do through us. So I love you. Thank you for sharing this. Yes. And imagine getting this into children, guys. God, I wish I'd have known this when I was a little one, how much further down the road I would be. So God bless you every day and every way. Get better and better. Go make it a great day.